The staff for Congresswoman Cindy Axne is clarifying something she told us on the Insiders this morning regarding the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Axne had claimed that because of the number of hospitalized COVID-19 patients right now, some Des Moines hospitals could no longer accept some other emergency cases.
We have hospitals right here in Des Moines that said they have no more beds left. You have a heart attack, guess what? You're out of luck. Your child gets in a car accident, unfortunately, they're out of luck. You want to know why? Because we're not having enough people vaccinated in Iowa. And those who are vaccinated aren't ending up in the hospital at nearly the degree that those who are unvaccinated are. And what's happening right now is those unvaccinated people are taking up beds that Iowans desperately need. So I really just urge everybody to get vaccinated, because if it's not you, it could be your neighbor who suffers a heart attack and then can't even get a bed at the hospital. That's not what we should be doing here.
Now, are you saying that they have already reached that point where if there is a case of a heart attack or a bad car accident or something, they cannot accept a person in that kind of situation?
We have some hospitals that are at that point, yes. And there are certainly hospitals across the country that have absolutely reached that point. And as this continues to spread, we're going to see hospitals all across the nation with this issue.
Now, Blank Children's Hospital in Des Moines had confirmed to us that it was temporarily suspending elective surgeries. So those could include planned surgeries on things like removing tonsils or fixing a hernia. But we found no Iowa hospital turning away patients right now in need of emergency care, like those who've had heart attacks or children in car crashes, as the Congresswoman had said. Axne's spokesman later told me that the Congresswoman meant that hospitals could get so full potentially that they could run out of beds and would not be able to accept emergency cases. They are not at that level now. An emailed statement to us read in part, quote, Representative Axne reminded Iowans that the critical care hospitals provide isn't limited to treating COVID-19. ICU capacity is necessary for medical emergencies or accidents, and the doctors and nurses treating all those ailments can be strained if a hospital is overwhelmed, end quote.